If it happened to you, you would want your money.
Sherelle Thompson is having finance frustrations that may sound familiar. She says Richmond kept money from her that she never knew she was due back.
I was a little upset, again, because it's money that I paid to the city that it didn't belong to them. So why wouldn't you give it back to me?
In May, Thompson says she received an incorrect car tax bill, so she went up to City Hall to sort out the issue. In doing so, she says a finance employee alerted her to a past $44 credit on her account that apparently stemmed from a personal property tax overpayment in 2020. And it could have been accruing interest. Throughout the past 5 years, did the city ever tell you that you had this credit?
No, I was never notified about the credit.
You never got any notification?
No notification. And it's just the principle of it. How are you going to keep something that doesn't belong to you, especially when you didn't notify me?
So Thompson says she asked the finance department to apply her $44 to her current bill. But she was then told by a supervisor that wasn't possible because the 3-year statute of limitations had passed.
And she was like, no, ma'am, unfortunately not. Actually, the representative you spoke to shouldn't have told you about the credit because we can't issue it.
But for Thompson, it's not even about the money anymore.
It just didn't make sense. It's just the whole principle about it. If you give me a bill, you're expecting me to pay it and pay it on time, and I do. And so if you owe me something, I expect you to give it to me in a timely fashion. For 5 years, y'all let the credit sit on my account and didn't say a word.
She reached out to CBS 6 after our story last week about a draft Inspector General report that found the city kept more than $3 million in excess business taxes without notifying the business owners, and then converted that money into city funds after the 3-year statutory period. Now, the report did not find that finance violated any law because the law did not require the department to inform taxpayers about credits, but it did cite confusion over how to handle credits and refunds due to advice that the city attorney's office gave. In one example, the report states an executor of an estate inquired whether they owed any outstanding taxes. In reality, they had a $629 credit, but a city attorney advised the finance department not to send a refund unless it was requested.
I saw the story about the businesses, and I said, I'm in that same situation. And sometimes you just don't want to keep quiet because you're kind of tired of it happening.
She now wants others to be aware that it may not just be businesses impacted by this problem, but residents too.
And so I think that they should do the right thing and let the citizens know that they have a credit. What system do you have to notify residents if they overpaid?
In response, a city spokesperson says the finance department cannot speak directly to Ms. Thompson's issue, but will review her account to ensure all processes were correctly applied and then follow up with her to share those findings. In general, though, she says the standard procedure is to roll forward automatically any applicable credits to the next billing cycle. In Richmond, I'm Tyler Lane for CBS 6 News.